Hi, welcome to Aphasia Moments, a video podcast where we explore life with aphasia, apraxia of speech, dysarthria, and other communication challenges. I'm your host, Cheryl Tondro, and I'm here to share part of my journey with you. And because I have these communication disorders, my speech can sometimes be hard to understand. I encourage you to use the closed captioning feature located right below the video, CC. It might help when my speech gets distorted. So let's dive into our topic for today. Today is day 18 of my 33 days of reading a book and sharing the virtues he talks about, how these virtues can help us during our recovery and especially helping us move forward in our journey to live our very best life. I can't believe that I have done this for 18 days straight, and I would never have guessed I could do this. So I think today's word, the virtue, really helped me. And hopefully you'll see how it relates to your journey too. The word for the day is, excuse me, is receptivity. And the willingness to consider or accept new suggestions or new ideas. Doesn't that sound just like we needed for all of our recovery and moving forward? We had to be open to new ideas, new suggestions. If we weren't, we didn't take advantage of what was out there. So I thought about ways we can be open. We can be open to different ideas and views about our recovery. I heard, and I was actually told by excuse me, of a physician that it's the first 6 months you get all your skills back. After that, you won't progress. That is just not true. We have to be open to other ideas. And now this person who I've been working with sees you can still get better and better years later. I will also suggest we be open to new strategies. At different points in our recovery and in our life, certain things work, certain things don't. Be open to really realizing what is not working and move on to something else. And sometimes it means that we have to move on for people we really like. But when they take us to a certain point, we have to accept that that's all we can do with that person. But there's another person out there. I'm going to give you this example. I had to accept that I had three wonderful speech therapists, one at home. Obviously, that had to end when I stopped home health. I went on to outpatient therapy. I did outpatient therapy with my second SLP for, I think, 9 months, give or take. Of course, I was not ready to stop, but at a certain point, I met all of her goals for speech, and we had to part ways. It was really hard for me to be open to that because I really thought I should continue with that particular person. because I was making great strides, I thought. And then the same week that she was discharging me, I found the third speech therapist. And that actually was the best course of action for me because she had different strategies, she had a different approach, and what she took me to the next level. And if I wasn't open to that, if I didn't search for another therapist, I would have stayed wherever the second therapist discharged me from, or a little bit, because I really believe that speech therapy helped me tremendously. I would not be where I am without the wonderful therapist that I worked with. I also believe there's no plateau. So if you're getting to a certain point with a certain person, maybe it's not that you're stopped, but maybe the relationship with that person has stopped because you need more. I believe we can be open to connecting with other people with aphasia or other disorders that we have. I was fortunate to be able to connect with the BU Aphasia Center with my third speech therapist, and that moved me even further along because now I was working with another set of SLPs, but I was also communicating on a daily, weekly basis with people who understood where I was coming from. Be open to advocate, not only for yourself, but for others with the same disorders. A lot of people just don't understand what communication disorders are. And we talked about before, it's really helpful for you to share your story because people will understand through the story what your challenges are and what they can do to help you. So please be open to be an advocate. And please be open to opportunities and possibilities. There's always hope for more than we have right now. I really do believe in synchronicity, that when things are coming to you every day, that you should do something, you have this new opportunity. That's your soul saying that this is a good thing for you. Try it. Be open. So I would encourage you to be open to possibilities and to be open to everything that makes you feel more alive and more the very best self, your very best self. I hope that in these podcasts, I'm giving you something to think about and also reminding you that communication challenges, even with communication challenges, life can be full of meaning, connection, and joy. It's not about striving for perfection. Obviously, I don't. I'm not. It's about finding what works for you, being patient with yourself, and celebrating success or progress, no matter how small it may seem. You remember that you're a wonderful, unique person who has a lot to offer the world still. If you found this episode interesting or inspiring, please consider liking, sharing, or definitely commenting, because I would love to hear your thoughts or your experiences about being open. This is a space where we can all learn from each other and help each other. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you and hope that I see you again next time.